Hello, good morning, wonderful students of St. Mary's. You are welcome once again to our online learning. This is the lesson 2. My name is Asari Michael Lawe, and we will be looking at visual arts and performing arts of the people of our community. In the lesson 1, we looked at what visual art was. We also look at the forms of visual art, examples of the forms of visual art, and we said that visual art is a form of art which can be seen, which can be felt, and can be touched. We talk about some of the forms of visual art as the pottery, which are things that are made of clay. We talk of sculpture, things which are made of wood. We talk of paintings, we talk of drawings. But in lesson 2 today, we will be looking at performing arts. But before we start with the performing arts, this is what I would like you to know after the end of this lesson. You will be able to understand what performing arts is and how it reflects the history and culture of the people in the community, in our country, and in Africa as a whole. We will be looking at materials for visual arts where we ended last week, and then we'll proceed to look at what performing arts is, some occasions on which performing arts are performed, and then forms of performing arts. Let's proceed and look at some materials that are used for the visual artworks. In last week's lesson, we talked about a lot of visual artworks like bags, like paintings, like chairs, like tables, like stools, all kinds of visual artworks. We are going to look at some of the materials that are being used for these visual artworks. Some of the materials that are used for this visual artwork are: one, we have wood, we have paints, we have clay, we have metal, we have leather, we have cloth, we have cane, we have paper, etc. Wood, paints, clay, metal, leather, cloth, cane, paper, etc. Every form of visual arts that you see, they are made of either one or two of these materials that you see. We will now move to what we'll be talking about today, which is performing arts. One may ask, what is performing arts? Performing arts are the forms of arts that can be seen, that can be felt, but cannot be touched. Performing arts are the form of arts that can be seen, it can be felt, but you cannot touch them. Last week we talked about visual art, and we said visual arts are the forms of arts that can be seen, that can be felt, and can be touched. So the difference between visual arts and performing arts is that the visual arts can be touched, but the performing arts cannot be touched. You can see both of them, you can feel both of them, but you cannot touch performing arts. The people of the community like this form of arts also very well. They like this form of arts very well. There are some occasions on which the performing arts are performed. We have some occasions where we perform this form of arts. What are some of these occasions? One, we perform them during debats. We perform them during festivals. We perform them during funerals. And we also perform them during wars. What are the forms of these performing arts? We have one to be drama. We have one to be music. We have one to be dance. And we have one to be poems. Drama, music, dance, and poems. We will be taking them one by one to look at the meaning of each of the forms of performing arts. Let's look at drama. Drama is a piece of play or writing which is made to perform on stage. It is a piece of play or writing which is made to perform on stage. Drama is performed to teach a lesson or show what happened in the past. Every drama has a title. Most of us, or saying all of us, have even seen a drama before. Because in our great school, St. Mary's, a school where we use practicals in teaching, we have performed this drama several times to the entire school. So we all know, we have seen this play before. It is a piece of play or writing which is made to perform on stage. We have some elements of drama. When we say elements of drama, we mean the things you are going to see in a drama. When they are performing this play on a stage, there are some things that you are going to see. And one of them is the characters. The characters. The characters are the people in the play or drama. They are the ones who perform the various activities in the drama. There are some dramas where we have the father, we have the mother, we have the elder son, we have the younger son, we may even have doctors. Everybody in the play that undertakes an activity or that performs an activity is called a character. Every play, every drama has a character. We have theme. The theme is the central idea or topic or the overall statement of a play. Some call it title. Some call it title. The theme is the central idea. Before any drama is performed, there is a main idea. There is a main idea which is centered around everything that will be done. And it is centered around a topic. There are different types of titles or theme that can be given to the drama. Some can be why children must obey their parents. Some can be why we must not insult elders. Some can also be why we must be wise, why we must be tolerant. When there is a play or a drama and the theme is why we must not steal as children, it means that everything that we will be performing in that play will be centered around the topic. Will be centered around the topic. In the play or in the drama also, we have what we call plot. which are the different stages or activities of characters in the drama. When a drama is being performed, you will realize that a group of people will come to the stage, perform a scene, and then they will leave. Then they will come again, perform another scene. They will come again, perform another scene, perform another scene. These different stages of the drama is what we call play. For example, you will see on stage that a child will come to his or her parents that he or she is going to school, and then on that scene the child will be given money. Immediately the child is being given the money, the father, the mother, and the children, all of them depart. Then the child leaves for school. There is another setting, which may be a classroom or what happened on the way to the school. From there can also be a different setting. When they close school, what a child goes to do before he gets home, all these different activities that are performed on stage are what we call plots. We also have costume, which are the dresses that the characters wear during the drama. The dress that the characters wear during the drama is called costume. We have the stage, which is where the drama is performed or acted. We also have what we call prop. And a prop is a physical object that is brought to stage. Props are the things that are being used for the drama. For example, we can have a chair, we can have table, we can have speakers, we can have canopies, we can have pencils. All these physical objects, all these physical things that are being used are what we call props. Here is an example of a drama. When you click on the play button, you will watch a short drama by these children, and at the end you will learn a lesson from this drama. Enjoy the drama by clicking on a play to watch. Let's proceed. These are some of the pictures.
These young, beautiful girls are going to make us laugh.
So you can watch.
So let's watch that.
Let's proceed to the next slide. which we are going to be talking about dance. Dance is a special set of movement performed to a particular type of music. There are special types of movement performed to a particular type of what? Music. People enjoy dancing. These are all performing arts. Example of some dances include the Adowa dance of the Akans, of which we'll be looking at it, and then the Bobobo dance of the Ewes, the Ekombi dance of the Nigerians, and then the Indramu Zulu dance of South Africa. Since we are learning in our communities and across Africa, we have the Ekombi dance of Nigeria, and then the Indramu Zulu dance of the South Africans. Let's look at music as part of the performing arts. Music is a series of sounds made by instruments or voices. Music is a series of sounds made by instruments or voices. Music expresses the culture, history, and traditions of a particular group of people. When songs are sung, they have a lot of meaning. They express a lot of ideas. They express the culture. They express the history. There are songs that when they sing, you remember what happened in the past. There are songs that when they sing, you remember the things that they are not supposed to be done. All these can be put in series of sounds by instruments or voices, and all of them reflect the history, culture of our country or communities. Some examples of music: we have the gospel music, we have the hip life music, and then we have the high life music. We also have dirges, which are slow and sad songs which are sung during festivals. Songs which are sung during festivals are called dirge. They are slow songs. When funerals are being organized, there are particular songs that they sing to mourn the dead. They are called dirge. We have the last part of the performing arts, which is a poem. And a poem is a piece of writing that shows or expresses feelings and ideas. Poems can also have titles such as My Country Ghana, My Education, The Golden Stool, etc. A poem is a piece of writing that shows or expresses feelings and ideas. Poems can also have titles such as My Country, My Education, The Golden Stool, etc. All of us, one way or the other, has recited a poem before. For instance, in our various classes, there are a lot of poems that we recite. For example, a lion has a tail, he has a big head and a very small waist, It's an example of poem. Thank you for being part of today's lesson. We have talked about performing arts, that they are the forms of arts that can be seen, that can be felt, but cannot be touched. We talk about occasions on which these performing arts are seen, and we said we have funerals, we have debates, we have festivals, etc. We talked about the forms of the performing arts, and we said we have drama, we have music, we have dance, and then we have a poem. Thank you very much for being part of this lesson, lesson 2, and I hope you have enjoyed the question. Keep writing your questions down. We will have the interactive class where we'll bring our concerns and they will all be addressed. Thank you very much once again, and see you in lesson 3. Bye-bye.